All right, we're counting down to New Year's Eve. Ring in the new year this year with some New York flair. The Anderson Abruzzo Balloon Museum is hosting a big New Year's Eve party, and they're celebrating it on New York time. So here with more information on the Manhattan on the Mesa New Year's Eve dinner and dance gala is Jill Lane, the Community Relations Director at the museum. We're glad to have you.
Good morning. Cheers.
Yes.
It's time to count down.
Thank you.
We're going to start the evening off with a signature Sandia Manhattan.
Okay.
And we wanted to sort of bring a different taste of New Year's Eve to New Mexico, so we thought we would bring New York to New Mexico.
Yeah, I was going to ask why those two different times. Of course, everybody watches the New York ball drop, but
Right.
why try to identify with that as far as the party goes?
Well, we thought it would be a different twist. You know, so many people don't want to stay out and be out on the roads at midnight, so we thought, what if we celebrated New York time and then they would be off the roads by the time...
By like what, 10:15? 10:30.
By the time that midnight
Yeah.
hour strikes here in New Mexico.
Not a bad idea at all.
Yeah.
So do you get to celebrate two different times? I mean, are you keeping it open long enough for folks to be able to celebrate at the midnight here in Albuquerque?
Actually, what we're going to do is going to be from 6 to 11.
Okay.
So that will give people who do want to party twice time to get to their next party to ring in the
makes
New
sense.
Year New Mexico time as well.
Talk about what we can expect at this particular celebration.
It's going to be a gourmet gala dinner dance party. We're going to start out at 6 o'clock with dancing and drinking, and you will be able to enjoy your Sandia Manhattan. This obviously is not a real one, but we will have real drinks that evening.
That's something you can toss in the air after.
And so that'll start the evening off, and we have a fabulous band. It's a quintet, the Bad Cats, that will be performing. They're going to be playing some New York style music, some jazz, some R&B, some modern music, but it'll all give you the feel of New York and New Year's Eve. And so for the first hour and a half, you'll be able to enjoy dancing and vibing, and we'll start off the dinner with a signature shrimp cocktail. And then after, at 7:30, we will have a Sardi's style dinner, which is one of New York's most famous restaurants. We're going to have prime rib, salmon, a special chicken entree, lots of sides. It's going to be a really phenomenal dinner by Cooperage, and we're really excited about the dinner. It's going to be the height of the evening. And then also, after that, there'll be more time for dancing and enjoying the music of the Bad Cats. We will have a photo op where you can get your picture taken under the big clock in Times Square.
Oh, fun.
For a memento. And we're going to have a raffle that everybody can have their choice of which raffle prize they would like to win, and they can drop it in the different boxes. We're going to have raffles like a hot air balloon ride, a box of wine. We're going to have some jewelry, a golf outing. So we've got some really great raffle items.
Okay, lots to do, but the big question is, how much is this all going to cost somebody? How much does this set me back?
It's $99 per person or $185 per couple, and that includes everything.
Okay, a little bit pricey, but that's a New York dinner, right?
Right.
So you're going to get a little bit of extra when you come
Dinner
here.
and your cocktail and the dancing and everything else, and the raffle price. Everything is included in that. So
Okay, so age groups, age limit, I would imagine, when you've got
it's
drinking
pretty
in
much 21 up is what we're anticipating, and we just think it's going to be a nice, classy New York style New Year's celebration, a little bit different than what's been done here in New Mexico before.
Teasing a bit about the two different times for celebration, but this is kind of like a pre-party, but you get to celebrate with those in Times Square.
Yeah, what we wanted to do is, so many people, you know, when you go to restaurants, they're so crowded and you never know if you're going to be seated on time. And if you go to a casino, that's sort of a different style of a party. This one is going to be really easy, you know, easy parking, walk in. You're part of the celebration from the moment you get there to the moment you leave, without the hassle of fighting the crowds and wondering when you're going to eat. It's going to all be laid out for you nice and neatly, and it's going to be very classy and very fun. It's going to be a glitzy glamour evening, and then we're going to end the evening at 10 o'clock when the ball drops in Times Square. We'll watch that, and then we will be able to look out the window at our own personalized New Mexico touch, which will be, of course, a balloon glow.
Oh, that's right. I was going to ask about that, if there'll be any sort of local flavor.
Yes, we'll end it with our own personal balloon glow. So, of course, at the Balloon Museum, you have to have balloons, right?
It's quite the experience.
So we think it'll be an evening to remember, and the people will be able to take home their signature glass as a memento of the evening, as well as the photos and great memories of a really classy, nice New York style style New Year's Eve.
You'd like to make this a tradition, I imagine.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes, we think this is going to be one of the hottest places to go on New Year's Eve from here on out.
Well, we'll have more information on ticket prices, times, all of that online, krqe.com, and then we'll link to it through the KRQE links. And I know you probably have information on your website too, which is where we'll connect folks.
Exactly.
So
perfect.
still room, I imagine.
There is.
All right, as we count down to New Year's Eve.
We're looking forward to hosting the party.
Sounds great. Jill, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back, folks. Stay with us.